My name is Dario Zanotti and I have recently passed the SQE assessments on my first attempt. I graduated in law at the University of Bologna in Italy. During my studies, I had the chance to move abroad for some periods. In particular, I spent one semester at the University of Copenhagen at the Faculty of Law for the Erasmus program. Also, I had the chance to take part to an exchange program in place between the University of Bologna and King's College London, which allowed me to get both my Italian degree in law and an LLM in European law at King's College London. Therefore, my studies are a combination of domestic and foreign experiences. After my studies, I spent 3 months as an intern in Eurojust, which is a European Union agency which deals with cross-border cooperation and which is based in The Hague in the Netherlands. After such period, I decided to move back to Italy and start the qualifying work experience to become a qualified Italian lawyer, which is avvocato. I passed the Italian bar exam in 2019 and currently I'm working at Cartwright Pescatore, which is an international law firm based in Bologna. I'm an associate and my main practice area are civil and commercial law, and I deal mostly with contracts and litigation, also with relation to cross-border matters. I decided to take the SQE because of my interest in English law, since the period of my studies in London. I've always had a great interest for the common law system, and especially for the English legal system. That is the reason why I decided, after my qualification as an Italian avvocato, to try and embark on the path of the qualification towards the SQE. I decided to take a preparation course because, as a civil law lawyer, I felt the need to study on reliable materials which I was not able to gather by myself. QLTS school was advised to me by a professional connection of mine who had a very positive experience with this course provider. And also, when I was looking into different offers by different course providers, I found that QLTS school had the most affordable and flexible options on the market. My experience of studying with QLTS school was very positive. While studying, I had the impression that I could find everything I needed to pass the SQE in the textbooks and in the materials that were provided to me by QLTS school. In general, I found the material provided by QLTS school very accessible. Textbooks are provided in hard copy, but also are accessible online. Digital flashcards helped me test my memory before the exam, and I think that the mock exams are the most valuable of all the items provided by QLTS school, because they helped me familiarize with the SQE 1 assessment. Working full-time, I decided to stick to a very strict plan. I actually studied for 1 to 2 hours per day, and especially on weekends I studied for 5 to 8 hours. Of course, I decided also to allow myself some time off, especially on Sunday. Overall, it took 1 year for me to get properly prepared for the SQE 1 assessment, because being a civil law lawyer, I needed more time to familiarize with some concepts of English law. I was not aware of the level of difficulty of the SQE exam, so I did not know whether I was prepared or not. Eventually, I decided to trust the material that QLTS school gave me, and I also realized that I did everything I could to pass. Only after I took the exam, I realized I was actually very prepared. A preparation course is definitely necessary, especially if you are a civil law lawyer. QLTS school gave me all the material to prepare and familiarize with the English legal system. And otherwise, I honestly don't know how I could have achieved that result without a preparation course. If you are a foreign qualified lawyer, I think you should allow yourself 1 year to prepare for the SQE. However, my situation is very particular because I only had to take the SQE 1 assessment because I was granted with an exemption from SQE 2 assessment. And therefore, my advice would be for everyone, especially if they are a foreign qualified lawyer, to look on the SRA website and check if they are eligible for an exemption from any part of the SQE. I think that a modern lawyer should be able to advise their clients in different jurisdictions. So that is the reason why I also advise to take the SQE or other qualification paths in foreign jurisdictions.